Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, so you know what that is. It is Wednesday Whoop or Womp. So every single Wednesday, I try out a couple products for a brand, or I try out one product maybe, and I test it within the day for a vlog style because I'm not about first impressions. I may put on a product and I absolutely love the way it looks on camera, and then say like all of a sudden I walk away and it's within the day and I'm like, damn, it really looks like crap now. But I already filmed the video, so that's why I'm never really into first impressions. I like to test it within the day, so I really show you how it truly wears. So obviously today I'm in a different background. I have my backdrop again. I am working on something that I needed to use a backdrop, so I will be going back to natural lighting. Obviously I'm with my studio lights right now, but I pretty much have the settings really good because I wanted to make sure it was true to color. So this is what I really look like. This is just for right now, and I think when I want to do like makeup videos and stuff, I want to use a backdrop, but when I do other videos, we'll just use my regular background. So I don't know, I'm still deciding, we'll see. I just happened to put this up because I needed it. But let's move on with the video just so I can, you know, explain that. So today I'm going to be trying out a bunch of new L'Oreal products, and I'm really excited to be trying these out because this really intrigued me over that CoverGirl Elixir foundation. I don't know why. I just wanted to try several products because I did get some comment saying, I really like it when you try more products in your Wednesday Whoop or Womp rather than just one. And I thought about that and I was like, yeah, that would be really beneficial. So let's start off with the products I'm going to be testing out. First one on deck I have is the Infallible Pro Glow from L'Oreal. Now I got really excited when they had this because I am a super big fan of the Infallible Pro Glow. You guys know I absolutely love this foundation. It worked really well for me. You'll see in the demo what I've been kind of saying about it. When they came out with the Pro Glow concealer, I was like, ooh, I love that. What is it gonna like make my under eyes luminous? Like, is it gonna really glow? Just make my under eyes look just more alive and not so like, So this does retail for $9.99 in Ulta, and they do have 8 different shades. I ended up picking 2 different shades, and again, you'll see in the demo. So the one that was right below Sun Beige, because that's the shade of foundation I wear, was the Nude Beige number 3. So it was kind of like in the middle of the concealers, and I was like, okay, it probably is going to be dark enough, but I will say these 2 shades were pretty light. I do swatches of them, but I do like how they have a nice color range. There's 8 different shades in the concealer itself, and usually you don't really get that many shades. It's like light, light medium, medium deep, and maybe a tan, and then that's basically it. So I really loved how they incorporated 8 different shades. And then one thing I wanted to point out is as soon as I also saw this concealer, I thought it looked really, really similar to the Maybelline Fit Me. Like, look at that. That's pretty much the same exact product, just a different brand right there. But one thing that they didn't keep the same as the Maybelline Fit Me, not that I'm saying that they're copying, but it's very similar, is the applicator. And I actually really loved the applicator a lot. Even the formula, it was super similar. It's really lightweight, very thin, easy to blend. Sorry, I had to bring my light down so you can really see this, but see how it has a flat tip now? It's like completely flat. So it's a flat head. There's no doe foot. See how thin it is? It's just a flat spatula, and I actually really like that. I prefer it than the doe foot. So with this product, it says, discover L'Oreal's Pro-inspired Infallible Pro Glow Concealer that provides glowing coverage up to 16 hours. So we're gonna see. I don't know necessarily if I'm gonna test this for 16 hours because that's a long time, and plus I am going to dance, so I'm gonna be sweating. So not necessarily like it would be the best example because by the end of the night, whoo, ooh girl, or boy, you should see my face. Then it also says sculpt and highlight features will help you correct and conceal imperfections. Lightweight ultra blendable formula allows you to customize your glow with luminous buildable coverage. And I did do a demo, so we'll see if it really has buildable coverage. You'll see that. And it says apply over foundation to conceal imperfections. And I will say on the demo, I ended up kind of putting my foundation. I was like, oh wait, and I wiped underneath and I took away the foundation because I wanted to see how much true coverage this concealer had. Because you kind of have to think about it. Not everybody is going to put their concealer over their foundation. And sometimes you want to wear maybe just a powder, you know what I mean, foundation. Some days I'm like, actually lately I've been super into powder foundations. I've been annihilating the Pro Glow. You'll see it later. But I like to see the coverage. So I didn't apply it over my foundation, just over my bare primed skin. And I think that's good because not everybody wears it every single day. So yeah, I wore it without the foundation underneath. I did also wear the Pro Glow for the video, but I'm not going to go into this because this isn't a brand new product, but it is good just to wear it just so you can see how it wears. So another product they came out with was the Infallible Pro Glow Powder. Now this one I was really like, whoa, what is this going to be about? So there are two different shades. So I got the shade Sun Beige, and I say different shades because one side is a matte side and one side is a luminous shade. This is Sun Beige, and I thought it was a little bit weird that the shades were different on each side. So they also have the 8 shades, just like how they have the 8 shades for the concealer, and then this one retails for $12.99. It says skin is left feeling smooth, soft, and even, never cakey, never shiny. There's a difference between shiny and glowy. Shiny is more like oily, you know? And it says buff onto skin for a subtle glow or build highlight onto key features. It has a lasting glow finish, built-in highlighter, subtle glow, subtle highlight or all over glow, and it says pro look of long wear. And then for the use, it just said set foundation, use the bottom half of Pro Glow powder to set the foundation, use throughout the day for touch-ups, which I didn't do because on the back it says pro tip, swirl all over your face for a nice subtle glow, and that's what I did. I'm not one where I have a brush that's going to be this small. I didn't go over this in the demo, which is why I want to discuss this now. Unless you have like a tapered brush, then you can get right into it, but most powder brushes are big like this, and there's no way you're going to be able just to hit that edge perfectly. So that I can kind of see like a flaw in, because people aren't just going to say, oh, just need the top for like a little brush, because if you do end up using a little brush, it's going to be so hard. This is a highlighting brush too, to really cover that. They don't really have, like, I'm trying to look for powder brushes like that would swirl all over my face, that would buff it in nicely and also make it look more airbrush, that are small. So I don't know. I'm not going to use like a crease brush or anything like that. Highlight. Use highlighter shade to enhance, highlight, and define key features, and you'll see how that worked out when I did it in the demo. So you guys know I'm obsessed with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. This is my ride or die. I'm telling you guys, try this one out. They ended up coming out with another brow product, and now this one is called the Brow Stylist Shape and Fill. So this one is much larger. There is a triangular tip. See, it is much larger. So for this one, they do have 3 different shades. They have blonde, brunette, and dark brunette. I'm currently wearing dark brunette. This triangular tip precisely outlines easily shades and evenly fills brows. Picked up a mascara, and I got the waterproof formula just because I'm one where I prefer waterproof formulas. I say that later on why. This costs $9.99, and this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Lash Paradise. And then when you open it up, this is what the wand looks like. For the waterproof one, it only comes in 2 different colors. The regular formula comes in blackest black, black, and also black brown. But for only the waterproof formula, it comes with blackest black and black. So there's no black brown in it. So I don't know why they didn't just toss in that 3rd shade. Who knows? And then it says on the benefits on this one that there's 200 plus bristles, and it'll catch every lash for full fringe effect. And it says women agreed 3 of 4 women saw volume and length. 90% said it doesn't flake. 95% said it lasts all day. So now we're gonna go into the demo, because I know these videos can sometimes get a little bit long, but yeah, I know you guys really like them, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and we'll go into the demo and then we'll do the whole vlogs out. So I'll see you guys right now in the demo. Whoop! Wait, I had to come back. Super sorry. Out of nowhere, it just hit me, and I was like, wait, didn't I get an eyeshadow product? And I did. So I have right here the Infallible Paints Metallics. These cost $8.99, I believe. Is it $8.99? Yeah, $8.99, and they have 5 different shades. And this is the swatch right here. I was really underwhelmed by it, honestly. I don't have it on my eyelids because I'm filming something else, but I explain it later why. But I'll sweep this on like later on or something like that, but I don't know, it didn't really impress me because there's supposed to be like some foiled eyeshadow, and then the directions just say sweep over lid. That's it. Nothing too impressive though. I was pretty underwhelmed for $8.99. Okay, just want to come back. All right, bye. Okay, so let's get on with the application. So I'm looking at myself, and oh, I have some toothpaste, sorry. And I'm looking like the way I'm looking because you guys know I'm not using natural lighting, so it's a little bit different. So let's work with it. I'm going to prime my face. I've been super duper oily with the change of weather. It's getting more hot. So the primer I'm going to be using is this Smashbox one. This really gets into my pores, helps just fill them in. And this product also helps keep me matte. So if you guys are ever looking in the market for like something for super oily skin, This is definitely it. Okay, so now that I prime my face, I'm also going to prime my eyebrows. Little brow hack, I'm going to be using the primer potion. And this has been helping me so much. I've been doing this for such a while now. Like when my eyebrows get super, super oily, it helps just prep them. Okay, so now I'm gonna try out a new product. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill. I'm obsessed with this one, the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer right here. Now here's the new one. It is much thicker, so let's get this baby out of the package. It says it has a 3-in-1 triangular tip and it has a soft styling spoolie. Am I usually dark brunette? I don't know. What am I? This one is dark brunette. So, oh wait, no, I'm usually brunette. I like my eyebrows a little bit warm. This is what the product looks like. You take it out right here, triangle tip, and then here's the spoolie with the cap. See? So the one I love is the one right here, and this is the brand new one, triangular tip. Because there's a triangular tip, so I'm going to use like the point in order to line underneath my brows. And then just start from there. Yeah, I got the wrong shade. It's okay. I know some people like this shade on me though because it is darker and my hair is dark, but I don't know. I just like a warmer brow. So far the tip is working. And now I'm just going to spoolie it out. It's the same exact formula as the Brow Stylist. Right there, see? Except it's just a larger tip. Do I like this one or do I like the original Brow Stylist instead of the Shape and Fill? I like the original just because it is more precise, but again, this is Shape and Fill, but I'm trying to shape, but this is good for like on the go. Like say if you already had like nice bold brows and you only had like some sparse areas, this is gonna be a good pencil for you because it's super, super quick. So this is not a new product for me. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. You guys know I absolutely love this one. I'm just going to apply it and it is basically like my last go, see? I'm just going to apply that all over. This is one of my favorite ones, but since my skin has been changing, this has not really been the best one for me. I mean, I love the finish of it, but it's been making me pretty oily lately. I have 2 brand new concealers in 2 different shades, the Infallible Pro Glow. I have Creamy Natural number 2 and number 3 Nude Beige. I'll do a swatch of each one. Ooh, I really like the applicator. It's flat. It looks like a spatula. You see that? That's pretty cool. I like how it's flat. So I wasn't sure what I was gonna get. Well, they both look pretty light. They don't look that much different, honestly. The Nude Beige has more pink in it, and the Creamy Natural has more yellow. The Nude Beige is the one with a little bit more pinky tone, just because I feel like it does look a little bit little pinch darker, and the other one looks pretty light. So I really like this applicator though, because it's just flat. So I like that. And I'm also going to put some on my eyes because my eyes are very pigmented. Arr. So now I'm going to blend this out underneath and let's see how much coverage we get because I do have some darkness going on because I was up late. I have a second bridal shower. I know, it's crazy. I had one for my godmother, which was so beautiful. And she hosted with like a bunch of ladies that have known me since I was like 7 years old. And now I'm having a second one that's held by my bridal party. And I'm going to have all my dance friends and family. So I feel really blessed. But we're just doing a bunch of stuff for it yesterday. I will say, and it's not just because I have my ring lights today. I do have a luminosity. I do see a nice glow to my skin. I will say that the coverage is pretty light because I see my dark circle peeking through. But I think it's nice for like a natural coverage. It's very light and thin, and I don't think this is gonna crease on me because I don't really see it doing that because it is thin. Let's see if I can layer this a bit. It feels super lightweight though, so I love the feeling of it. It feels just like the Maybelline Fit Me. Plus the packaging is pretty dang similar, except there's just like the little blue stripe on it. Okay, well, it did add more coverage, that's for sure. So that's good that it didn't sheer out because see, look, now that darkness is gone. So that's nice to know. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I'm setting it with my Laura Mercier because that powder just works really well for me. Just set this. This is a Makeup Forever brush that I am obsessed with. It is the softest setting brush I've ever had in my whole entire collection. I'm gonna set my eye as well. And there you go. It looks really nice. I like that I layered it. I still see a little bit of darkness pulling through, but nothing more I feel like I need to personally color correct because All in all, I don't color correct every single day, especially when my bags are like darker than usual. It doesn't bother me. It's not like it's so crazy and drastic, but I do see some peakage, but it's not a big deal. Let's move on. So I have the Infallible Paints Metallics. They came out with this. I don't know how many shades, but this is what it looks like. Brass Knuckles. And that's the shade right there. It's really pretty. It feels really nice and smooth. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put this on my eyes, so don't get mad, because I am working on something that I can't have any eyeshadow on, and I'm on my last video for it for Ulta, so this is something that doesn't go on YouTube, so unfortunately I cannot put any eyeshadow, but just thought I would share that with you. But I can always put it on, like, I don't know, maybe later on within the day. I ended up picking up the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise in waterproof. I'm someone, can you not motorcycle? So I'm just gonna curl my lashes before I talk about it because that motorcycle's right there. Okay, so I went ahead and curled my lashes, so let's go back to this baby. So I got Blackest Black and I got waterproof just because I'm someone where I go to dance class, so I'm constantly sweating, and waterproof mascaras just really work for me because I am a contact lens wearer. So if my eyes ever water, which is quite a bit sometimes, then boom, I don't want raccoon eye, and that's why I prefer a waterproof mascara. Plus, I personally feel it just holds a curl a little bit better. Right there, pretty thick one. It like scratched off. Oh look, it's like already scratching off. See that? It's like, and let's see what this baby does. Okay, this is definitely a wet formula, and the wand is really big. So if you have smaller eyes, this may not be good for you. But I love the way it's making my lashes look super like separated and long. So you see that? That was only after a couple swipes. So that is pretty amazing. And this one with the light pink packaging and the way the brush looks, nice and big, and even the curvature of how it looks, it reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. That's what I'm definitely going to say. There's got to be someone else who said that, because the wand is exactly the same. Because I love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but sometimes the wand, it just messes up my whole eye look because it gets on my lid because the wand is so big, and it looks exactly like this. And it's pretty much doing the same exact effects of it as well. So I think we have a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara dupe. So here's the right eye right here. I think my right ear left. And then here's the other one with just a couple swipes. Looks really nice. The thing with big wands too is it's really hard to get your bottom lashes. So I'm going to be super, super careful right now. As careful as I can be. Kind of like clump up right in this area. Like, look how huge this is. I have to be so careful. I'm doing this through the viewfinder. That is not smart. Okay, let me just give you a close-up of my bottom lashes. That's what they look like. And I just had to just separate them. People still ask me if I use the Grande Lash Serum, and I do. That's why my lashes look nice and full. Now, one of my favorite powders, and I think it's pretty obvious, is this one. I rarely hit pan on a lot of things, so when I do, that's when I know, damn, I love that product. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. And keeping me matte, like I said, I've been more oily, which is why I don't know why I'm trying out these Pro Glow damn freaking products, but now they came out with a Pro Glow powder to go with the foundation. So this one's pretty cool. I got the color Sun Beige. I'm in Sun Beige in this one as well. So this one's Sun Beige. Now what's pretty cool about this one is it is pretty faint, but on the packaging, if you can see, it looks like one side on top is lighter and the second part, it has a little bit of luminosity to it. So there's actually like a built-in highlighter in the product itself. I don't know if you can see it. It's so faint, like the line. So the bottom part, here, let me try to bring down my lighting a little bit so you can really see it. It's really hard to see it. There you go. It's right there. It's actually making the products look a little bit darker than what it is. But see, there's the shimmer part right here. And then the matte part right there. Then it says on the back, pro tip, apply all over for a subtle glow, then build by highlighting key features. In the back, it says the finish is a glow, the coverage is medium, and the texture is air light. And I really like how they have these charts on the back of the packaging right there, see? It's super, super, super convenient. It's a Sigma powder brush. I'm just going to swirl all in there. And now I'm just going to set my face and put the product in. What I'm thinking is, I really like the powder, the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. So I'm putting this on and I'm seeing the same effects as the IT Cosmetics. It's giving me that nice sheen. And now I feel like it's actually more subtle than the IT Cosmetics because the IT Cosmetics does have some sheen to it. I mean, it is a glowing powder foundation, but this one is more subtle. Now, it does say, apply all over for a subtle glow, then build by highlighting key features. I don't know, like, if someone would actually take, let me find, like, a highlighting brush. Someone would actually take this bottom shade like this and kind of glow the cheeks up a little bit. Let's see if this does anything. Nope, not really. Because it's that subtle, that's why. That's why you're able to mix it all together. So, I don't think by layering it's really going to do anything. Oh, sorry, you guys. I always like showing you the time. I actually started this video at 9 o'clock. It is now 9:59. Had some complications. And when you film, you know, you kind of take your time as you go and you figure things out and stuff. So, yeah. Or I would say 9:15 is when I put on the foundation. So, there we go. And then the last thing I did was pick up a lipstick from L'Oreal, and this is in the shade, this is from L'Oreal Color Riche line, but it's 800. It's called a macaron, like a macaron, but macaron pink, and it is matte. And let's see if it'll make my lips look crusty because my lips lately have been just dry as well. I'm like this shade really isn't the best for me because since it is a lighter pink, it's really showing like where my crusties are. What the heck? I'm like trying to, okay. I don't like it with lipsticks. Okay, this is just like from a standpoint of me just being, I don't know if it's picky or not, but convenience. Right now I'm trying to like close it and it's not closing. I'm like, why is it not closing? But it's because you gotta match the puzzle piece right there. That little slit right there. It's like, why? Why do I have to match that? But so it's not like you can just go like this and then that's when you're just like this and you throw it in your purse and then all of a sudden the next day you realize that this has gotten all over your makeup bag, your wallet, your tissues, or whatever you have in your purse, and yeah, you got a mess. If you have crusty lips, I would just stay away from this color. Just, that's what I would do. So I just put on this lippy from NARS. This is like one of their liquid lipstick ones, and this one's in the shade Get Dirty. Ooh. Okay, so this is really good that I put on the Pro Glow foundation because even though it's not a new product, I know a ton of my oily skin girls actually ended up loving this product, which no oily girl ever thinks anything with luminosity or glow is ever gonna work for them. But surprisingly enough, this foundation did end up working for a lot of us. So, and if you guys are in hotter weather or the weather's just changing, now we can kind of do like a testing of how this foundation will wear now. I have been wearing it, and like I said, it has been making me oily, so let's see how it lasts today. It's been kind of like off and on, like I like it, and then sometimes I'm like, ooh, I'm like super greasy. So we'll just say 10 o'clock. Let's just say 10, even though I applied it at like 9:15ish. So I'll see you in the vlog style. Whoop. Hey guys, so right now it is 2:52 and I just saw the time on the oven right now. I just wanted to do an update because I did put on the foundation and the powder and concealer and everything, my brows, on at 10 a.m. I just said 10 a.m. I kind of put the product on at 9:15, but I just wanted to show you what it's looking like. So see, if you look at my skin, you can already start seeing some shine right here in the middle of my forehead. And I'm already starting to get shiny like within here and also my nose. A little bit on my chin. This is highlight, but this is definitely oil. It's not highlight, see? It's getting oily all within here. Ooh, is it breaking apart? Ooh, it's kind of broken apart a little. Right in there. I've just been filming all day, stuff I needed to film, and then also dealing with wedding invitations. That's so fun. And doing stuff for my bridal shower, which I'm super excited. My bridal party is hosting a whole bridal shower for me, but I don't know, I guess it's just like the Virgo in me. I'm someone where I like to be included and I like to do things. So I was helping them out, plus I want to participate, you know what I mean? So me and my maid of honor, my bestie, we went to Michael. Sorry, I just like stopped talking about the products. But so far it's looking okay, but you guys can see the oiliness. And that's even after using the Smashbox primer, the one that really helps keep me matte. See, all through there. Concealer looks fine though, look at that. It's just like coverage, that's the only thing. And the lashes, I really love this mascara, you guys. But we're gonna put it to the test when I go to dance tonight. So that's another thing I have to do. So, I'm entering a dance competition. You guys know that I wanted to go back into dance if you guys are watching my vlog channel. Oh, and FYI, all vlogs are just gonna stay on the vlog channel, I've decided. I need to brush out my mode skirt. And yeah, I need to do that. Anyhow, I'm not gonna go too into that. But I have some things here for the bridal party. Yeah. Some things here that we're gonna use. I know it looks like a mess, so a lot of things are still in bags. Plus we're gonna do a candy bar, so I was trying to put some stuff in things already just so we can just get it done with. Just like the little things that do end up taking up time. Like, oh my gosh, the candy's not in the jars. Let me try to at least do this. So we have some Laffy Taffy, shake that Laffy Taffy, blow paw, kisses. They're still like in the bags. Like, I didn't really want to take out too many things, so I took out the taffies because they're already wrapped. M&M's will go in this one. We got some pineapple gummy bears. You guys know I love pineapple anything. Watermelon rings, some jelly beans, and then sour, what do you got? Sour belts for that. So that's what I've been kind of going through. Then we have just like different things, like we're gonna do a mimosa bar and Glenn's cousin let us borrow these. So I'm super excited. Our little helium tank. So there's just like goodies in there and stuff like that. But I just wanted to do a quick check-in, and then I just have to brush out my skirt right now, which isn't gonna be fun at all because it takes a long time and it sheds, and then I'm gonna have to clean the crap up. But yeah, I'm gonna do that for like 45 minutes, just see how much I can comb out. Then I'm gonna get back to editing. Whoop. So you guys, right now it is 7:20 and my face, everything is actually faded. What did I put? Oh, I barely put on any blush today. I didn't really put anything. It just broke up around here. The concealer's lasting, but I can still see my dark circles peeking through, especially like in person. I still have the same amount of oiliness, and my brows are getting kind of oily right now, look. But they haven't erased. See, but see how oily I am in my T-zone and all over my forehead? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head to dance right now. It's 7:20. I gotta like leave now. I think I'm gonna be a little bit late, but I'm gonna sweat a ton. And like when I say a ton, like I'm just dying. So if you guys watched my Benefit, the Benefit poreless makeup or whatever, I showed you guys some dancing there. So you guys can go check that out. I don't know what I'm gonna vlog today, but yeah, we'll see if this mascara holds up. So right now it is 10:11, so I've been wearing all this stuff for a long time. Look, my eyebrows lasted so well. I mean, I was super sweaty, and then my under eye concealer stayed the same. I don't look as oily because I was patting my face from the sweat, like going like this. And look, the mascara really lasted. It didn't even flake at all. If anything, like the concealer kind of got weird because I was sweating, so it looks kind of crusty in these areas. but that's because I was like super wet. That's why I'm missing foundation too. If you have dry skin, you guys are gonna love this. If you have really bad dark circles, you're gonna have to color correct. But if you just want something nice and light and fresh for every day, like the Maybelline Fit Me, it feels exactly like the same, and I really like the applicator. I almost like the formula a little bit better because it feels a little bit more lightweight. I mean, I don't know. No, they're pretty much the same. I think the eyebrow pencil did pretty well. I mean, I'll still stick to the brow stylist just because I really like that precise tip, but I don't think this one did bad at all. I think if you have like nice full eyebrows already and just have some sparse areas, that pencil will definitely work out. It's not a waxy formula whatsoever though, and I didn't even set my brows today just to see how it would work, and it turned out really well. They lasted a really long time. I'm super impressed by this mascara because it's really hard for me to find a drugstore mascara that won't flake lately and won't just like smear underneath, and this one did it, so I love it. Other than that, I think everything did well. I mean, I think the powder lasted as long as it could. It's just that I was sweating. I don't think it made me extra oily at all. I think it just gave my skin an extra glow. It was the foundation that unfortunately kind of made me a little bit oily today. But like I said, I've been having more oily days now that the weather has been a little bit hotter. So yeah, all in all, I'm gonna give everything a whoop. I mean, I don't really have anything to complain about unless like you're looking for full coverage, then I don't think this is it, but the products already say that they're not full coverage. So yeah. All right guys, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this Wednesday's Whoop or Womp, and I hope you guys enjoyed that dancing because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put it in. I don't know. Yeah. All right, I love you guys. Woo-hoo.